Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. I'm a licensed esthetician. In today's video, I'll be walking you through my at-home facial routine. First thing you want to do is pull your hair back and wash your hands. I've already washed mine, but for the sake of this, I'm just gonna use my hypochlorous acid spray just to make sure my hands are clean. First, going with a pre-cleanse, you always want to do a double cleansing. You should be doing it every night, but especially if you're doing a facial, you just want to make sure you're getting all the stuff out of your skin. You want to focus on the areas where your skin is clogged. You always want to apply it on dry skin, rub it in, and then you would take some water and emulsify it. Right now is a perfect time for me to be giving myself a facial because my skin's so angry at me. It's really dry. I don't know if it's because of the weather or what, but it's angry. I have a lot of like red spots. I have some congestion, all the fun stuff. I have a bowl of water. I just put a little in my hand, put it on my face. This is what I mean by emulsify. You're just working it in more. The pre-cleanse is my favorite part. It's my favorite part of my skin routine. When I was working as an esthetician, this was also my favorite part. It's so good to break down your makeup and sunscreen. I also like to give myself a little facial massage when I do this. I have a damp rag and then I also have the bowl of water. So I'll just gently pick it off. After you do your first cleanse, you'll go in with your second cleanse. I'm going to use the Dermalogica Special Cleansing Gel. I use this every night. I've been using it a very long time. You want to make sure you're always cleansing your face for at least 60 seconds and really working on those areas that usually get congested. And I would normally rinse my face in the shower, but I'm not in the shower. After cleansing would be the time to exfoliate. You can use a physical exfoliant like the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant, or you can use something like a glycolic. Anything you use to exfoliate would be fine. So since my skin is a little angry, I'm not gonna exfoliate my whole face. I think I'm just gonna use this because this does have salicylic acid in it. I just want to do it around my nose and on my forehead because that's where I'm having a lot of the congestion right now. The thing I love most about this product is it kind of becomes like a little mask. It's a little paste, and I just put it on where I need it. Just rub it and then kind of let it sit. It does have oats in it, so it is also soothing for your skin. You're also able to make it like thicker, or here I did it a little thinner just so I could really scrub more in that area. I like to let this sit for a few seconds, so while I'm letting it do its thing, I thought we could talk about this area because it seems to be a big problem area for people. That's where they say they have their congestions and their blackheads and all this stuff. Well, I hate to be the one to tell you, but it's probably not blackheads. It's sebaceous filaments. We all have them. It's from oil, but the issue that we have with them is that they turn black. So the only way to really kind of minimize that is to stay on top of your exfoliation using something with a salicylic acid, and even doing like a little at-home facial just to help us not really get to that level where you're noticing them more often. Other than that, you cannot really get rid of them. You also cannot open and close your pores. That's, I don't know where that myth came from, but it's just not true. Okay, I feel like I've let it sit for a while, so now I need to take it off. While I'm taking this off, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my steamer. While I let the steamer do its thing, let's talk about extraction tools. I really like to use this skin scrubber. I don't know if the vibrations really work, but I personally notice less damage when this is used. I do have some extraction tools because I think one of the bumps that I was seeing is a milia, and you can't pop those. You would have to pierce it. So I'll have to do some further investigation whenever I get to that part of the facial. I feel like the steamer has done its thing, but I'm also going to leave it on. Since I'm going to be extracting with the skin scrubber, I like to put a little mist or something on my skin. You just don't want to do it on dry skin. You want to give it something to slide on. I brought in a mirror so I could look closer. See how I'm going to be able to show you this. I got a little carried away with extracting. I did end up having a milia. It was right here. I didn't want to film it because technically it's not in my scope of practice to actually pierce the skin, but I had to pierce the skin to get it out. It will not come out just by squeezing it or anything like that. You're actually going to cause more damage if you do that. After putting our skin through a battle, it is time to be very gentle with it and use a mask. I have a skin hydrating mask, and then I also have the Clarins, the V Facial Intense Wrap, but no, we're just gonna go with a hydrating mask. You can use whatever mask you want. Just gonna put this on and then I let it sit for 15 minutes. Like I said, you can do any type of mask you want. If you're wanting to do a pore cleansing mask, you could actually do that before you do your extractions. You could skip exfoliation and do something like that instead. Okay, now we wait. Took the mask off. I feel like my skin's glowing. Now it's time to add my skincare. So if you're doing this in the evening, obviously do your evening skincare routine. I would probably not put a retinol on because we've done a lot to our skin. It is still during the daytime for me. So I'm gonna do like a morning skincare. Use my toner again. I ran out of my vitamin C I normally use, so I'm just gonna use the dermalogical one. I forgot to put my lip mask on while I was letting my face mask sit. This is Typology's 2% enzyme peeling mask. You just put it on and you leave it. You don't have to wipe it off. That's what I love about it. It's so simple. Just use my normal eye cream. This part would be still considered part of a facial. If you were to go get one, they would do this. So just add some moisturizer. Now you want to give yourself a massage. I always like to open up all my lymph nodes because I am constantly needing to drain my face. Here, 10 times. Do everything 10 times down. I'm not an expert at a lymphatic drainage massage. This is just what I do. I just need my ear pop. And then definitely around my eyes, especially in the morning. I just love massaging my face because it brings all the blood circulation back. Especially in the morning, it like brings me back to life. It's just relaxing. And that's it. That's my at-home facial routine. I hope it was easy and I hope you learned something. Please let me know if you're going to try it. And if you do, please keep me updated on your results. And thanks for watching.